What's going on, everybody out there? And we are live. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day on this Wednesday. Can you believe it's Wednesday? Can you believe it's Wednesday? Tell you what an amazing day. What an amazing morning. What an amazing time to truly be alive. How's everybody doing? What's good? Lucchese, Luchodita. What's going on, bro? What is up, 007 MP5? How's everybody doing today? How's everyone having a wonderful day? Beautiful time to be alive. Look at Canopy Grow Corp. If you're into bot stocks, here's one for you. This thing is gonna fly today. Boom. There you go. Ave. Now look what happened to Bitcoin last night, going all the way to 19,500. Now 19,450 was my presumed target in my brain. That's where I have a leveraged long. Funny though, these leveraged longs. Trying to catch them in the middle of the night. You fall asleep and boom, there it is. I fell asleep for like 2 hours and I still missed the big one, right? Boom, Bitcoin. So the price of Bitcoin right now is $19,137. It did go all the way up not too long ago. Take my time measurement tool here. And about 42 minutes ago, Bitcoin went all the way to 19,476. And I had a target of 19,450. Really funny, really interesting. Find it a bit strange. I came up with the number. I guess we just know the numbers as traders. So I closed my eyes and I was like, yeah, 19,450. And I'm like, what? Like, where do I come up with this stuff? And I'm in a leverage long right now for a uni. Pretty big one of the bigger ones I've been in. And yeah, hopefully that it goes well. Damn. Had I been awake for the leverage long to go all the way to 421, I was deeply in the money. And I'm telling you, I took a 1 hour nap. What's going on, Luke, man? How's everything, man? I hope you're having a great day. Hope your family's doing well. And yeah. Shout out to you, man. I thought about you actually yesterday because my daughter, she turned 6. She's basically a 7-year-old. She's big, and I'm looking at her. I'm like, you're just not a kid anymore. You're becoming. And I thought about you, and you brought your daughter out down to the Duke game. I'm like, man, my daughter's gonna be huge soon. Like she's gonna be a giant person. It's just interesting to me. Man. She's growing so fast. It's insane. Anyway, so Bitcoin right now sitting at 19,130. Let me tell you what I see happening for Bitcoin right now. Now we see Bitcoin now still in what's called a rising wedge. This breaks out only about 32% of the time, but the idea is when it breaks out parabolic. Bitcoin should fly all the way up here to my target of $23,135. I know it sounds insane. I know I look nuts, but honestly, I haven't really missed a move. And I haven't missed a prediction for Bitcoin since 10,006. I've been pretty steady with the calls. And you know what? All I do, I really don't make predictions. All I do is I play charts. This is a chart that I know Bitcoin likes to move out of. I've seen Bitcoin, look, it did it here. It was in a very similar pattern right here. It already broke out into the same very similar pattern. And as it gets more parabolic, you'll see this is just starting some type of explosive move. You can almost see the way that the price is sending itself up. It's pretty intense, honestly. Now the 4 hour is starting to coil up. We should see it just kind of stay up in this tight range. Now Bitcoin's bullish until it's not. So that's what you assume. So the only thing that you can believe in here is that it's going to break up out of this rising wedge. Yeah, so Bitcoin 479. Yeah. Boom, man. Amazing for Bitcoin. We're going to do a check on Ripple too. See what's going on with Ripple. Some people want to sell Ripple. Some people aren't sure. Like, where is the top for Ripple? Like, what is going on? And let me get into it because I think I see something. And I think it's about $1.22. And I don't think it's far away. I think it's in like a few days. Maybe even, like I think this is insane what's going on. So stay tuned. We're going to get into Ripple. If that suits your fancy, let me know. Morning, everybody. What's going on, everybody, in the live stream? BS Social Swap, Jesse B, Theo Wrench. Jesse, man. My man. Was it harder to find the stream today? Because like usually I have more people already joining. Just trying to see if it was harder to find the stream. If YouTube's playing games. I just want to see what's going on with that. How about a little music? It's a little dry in here, right? Let's get it moving. Let's get it going. Let's get the vibes flying. Let's take a look at Fiat Leak. While I'm getting that music, you guys take a look at Fiat Leak. See what's going on there. See how much money we have pouring in to Bitcoin on the hourly.
Boom shakalaka, what is... However, Bitcoin is on track for $100,000. Very clearly stock to...
Yeah, stock to flow model. We're going to take a look at that too. We're going to break down why I know Bitcoin is going to over 100 grand. Looks like I have 5-wave downside, which is lower than the previous low to 60, even to 56. Hey, no worries, man. Then you buy more of it. Keep loading into it. Aave is going to be a big project. Don't even sweat it one bit. Not even a tiny bit. Load up. That's a good idea, man. Load up more. I love me some Lend, some Aave. Actually, if I can think back in my life when I think of Lend, there's never been a month in the last 6 months that Lend hasn't pumped. Maybe even in September it took the hit with the rest of the altcoins, but it was the quickest one to recover. It was the quickest one to pump. It's just absolutely insane. Nuts, man. Lend. Ye old Lend. So now you see Bitcoin. All you do is you keep drawing your patterns, guys, and they break out or they don't. So this was a bull flag. I said it's going to break out. All you have to do is take your target. Your target was the bull flag here, right? Then you bring that over and you bring your target up here, and that hits the top of the pattern here at 19,793. So I say that we go to 19,800. That's the next target. There's no real reason why we won't. Look, bottom of the pattern, top of the pattern. Bottom of the pattern, we will go to the top of the pattern. The price will do what it's done before until it doesn't. So unless it falls out, which is highly unlikely, I believe that it's going to go here to the top of the pattern. Now, there's a chance that we make this a little more narrow of a pattern, something like this. So it's pretty close to the top. It's almost there. That would also shrink the high to about 19,600. So I'm going to call 19,600 on the day, and we're going to keep it at that. Now, until then, I won't be able to share what happens because I'm always drawing a pattern to give my prediction. And basically, I know what happens when I see these patterns. They play out in certain ways. This pattern breaks down 68% of the time. Normally, it's a bearish pattern. But whenever I see Bitcoin in this pattern, it tends to flare up and go up into a parabolic rise. So will Bitcoin do what it always does? We don't know. We don't know for sure. But there's a good chance that this is what I'm seeing in the charts is true. Is true. We look at the 4-hour for Bitcoin. We just had a nice cross, not too much momentum, but a good enough movement to push us up. You can see this will coil and start to flatten. We have stochastics moving. RSI wants more, and it's in a great place for this to keep rocking and rolling. Now, this is a big thing I showed you on the daily. It's all about the divot on the MACD. And you'd be like, what are you talking about, Crypto Lifer? What is the divot on the MACD? I have no idea what you mean. Well, I was bullish on the MACD until I saw it turn down. Once I saw that curve, it worried me. That's the beginning of the curve, right? Where things become bearish. But interesting enough, and I've pointed this out on my show before, is when it curves and bounces up, you have a pretty big gap till it curves and bounces up again. Here you have a double one pretty quick, but usually that's not normal. And what do you mean? Be like, what is he talking about? Gap up. What is this space? Well, this is the space here, from here to here, right? About 230%. Unreal, right? And then you have another space here, from here to there. Unreal. And then you have the same thing here, another space, right? So, and I've been measuring that. It's about 20%, 26%, and boom. So I put this here, and it's not going to be guaranteed. It could be as small as 10%. It could be as big as 24%. And this isn't perfection here at all. But what it is, it's a ballpark figure, and it's giving us an idea, an insight that you won't see anywhere else on any other channel. Using the oscillators in a way that I have learned on my own through deep concentration and staying in the charts. So this is a big deal to me. When I see this, looks like we could keep coming up, you know, as we keep moving on this run, and that the blue line won't cross the red line. Looks like we're in for another hill possibly of momentum coming out of the MACD, especially the green part of the MACD. 19,200, Bitcoin still serving itself to be truly bullish. Now, everybody wants to know, what is up with Bitcoin dominance? If you're new and you have no idea what I'm talking about, well, Bitcoin dominance is when, how much percentage does Bitcoin have in the market? Now, when Bitcoin is completely dominating, it has a huge percentage of the market. But as people desire the altcoins, and the FOMO for altcoins gets so real, they have no choice but to buy these altcoins. And what happens is they take money away from Bitcoin and the dominance falls. We'd like to see the dominance keep falling. So when we take a look at dominance on the daily, we've had 2 huge days of the dominance falling. Then we saw it fall here, but come back with a serious spike yesterday, and then have a little bit of a spike today as well. Stochastic's turning up. This says it wants to move back into the positive. That actually also coincides with the big move of Bitcoin to like 25,000, maybe 30,000. I'm not joking when I say 30,000 now. Bitcoin starts to make some serious moves. It will be pretty interesting. Now, look, the one thing about the market cap is it's outside this parabola that I drew. So you can see, right, it went up the parabola. It definitely broke the parabola completely. Now, is this a chance for a bearish retest of the parabola? See how it came up, broke, but didn't get through, broke, but didn't get through. Now it's sitting there. It's very interesting. So yeah, let's see what this guy says. Is he new? I like to see if there's an idea of a new trader. Yeah, he's just pointing out. Hasn't said a word. He just says market cap by dominance. So yeah, there's the dominance. Bitcoin dominance at 62.61. Let's go to the 1 minute to see what it's really been doing. Now we have a double bottom on the 1 minute, and it looks like it's about to pop. That would be something I would do if I was in for a scalp or going on a futures trade. So when we look at this, you know, you would draw a pattern like so. So this looks bullish as well. Dominance. So in the last couple minutes, right, dominance has moved up. Taking a little bit of the move here. Dominance up 0.9%, but then giving it all back. Giving it all back. Only looking like it wants to break out yet again. But dominance something to watch. Does the daily look like it's turning bullish as well? Let's look at the weekly. The weekly looking horrible though. That's what we want to see. Look like we're still going to have a weekly that goes down to the downside. And this is what we're talking about here. Let me show you. This is when the altcoins fly. So we have this very interesting, like expanding, fall, like almost like it's a broadening wedge. Pretty bearish pattern. You see, we had this rounded bottom for for Bitcoin dominance, which makes sure, yeah, rounded bottoms came back to the top. But altcoins fly, altcoins fly, altcoins fly, and my friends, altcoins will fly if dominance just follows this channel and keeps coming down into this area, all the way back down to 51. You are going to see a movement in the altcoins, and it's going to be like Krakatoa, my friends, like nothing you've seen. Holding down a 21% gain in the Bitcoin futures here against Uni. So thank you for that. Bitcoin futures still holding it down. That was one I left overnight as I went to sleep. So you never know what you're going to get. I'm proud to see that went through. Shout out to everyone on the live stream. Jesse B, BS Social Swap. Yes, and I will create last dig and alts, and then boom. Yep. Y'all were killing it in the Telegram in the morning. Crypto24. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Yeah, no, we went. I don't think I lost one leverage trade. Every single leverage trade that I opened, I went, and then I would go back in. I made about 9 in a row, 9 or 10 in a row. I can't even, honestly, I would have to go into the transaction history to see. But let's see, the trade history doesn't put it perfectly in a line. Of course. But like, bought waves at 721. Some of them were small. Sold waves at 737. So boom. In, right? Then we, let's see. We bought sushi at 140. We sold it at 140, 145. We bought Bitcoin at 1916. Right? We sold it at 19,163. We just kept taking it. I just kept taking it. Every little thing I had. Every time I was up a nice big percentage, we bought Bitcoin at 19,132. Then we went in again at 1907. What did we sell that puppy at? We got into Bell. Sold Bell. 115. So anyway, hard to see in the future what you did, but we made a killing. Gotta run. So do your thing, kid. Call me earlier. Thank you so much, Luke. Really appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. If there's any ticker you want me to go over, if you're sitting inside something on the stock market, please let me know. We go over it here. Anything really, even if I'm not into it, I don't mind. The TA really works, man. Show me the TA, and I'll show you the news. Never been a truer statement. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they nail it, but it's absolutely insane. Shout out to see another Johnny out there on the stream. Shout out to the Johnnies. We got to stick together in this crazy time. Johnny's opening night tonight, my buddy. So pretty good. Shout out to Crypto Don Wall, and shout out to everyone on the live stream. Give yourself a pat in the back for coming in. Thank you guys so much, Phil. We already went over Bitcoin. I gave you my prediction for Bitcoin. I think it's going to basically, we had some absurd measurement in the chart saying we're going to 24K. So 24,000 for Bitcoin. Temporary short term, 19,800. We'll see what happens from there. You look at me with a gawking mouth like, what are you talking about? But honestly, all we have to do is look on the 4 hour. I show you we're in a rising wedge. We hit the top, we hit the bottom, we hit the top, we hit the bottom, we hit the top again. We're on our way out of the rising wedge, and we can clearly continue our way out. And when I take our measured move from the rising wedge, which is basically the pole here, I'll show you how I get my measured move. Something like this, the back end of the pole. Just this move. We didn't tweaked it, but it was about that length of the pole. Bring it up here, boom, measured move. And I could easily see him coming back here, crossing $23,000. About $23,000 even. That's just the measured move. Now, I know there's another trader or hundreds of traders or algorithmic people who algorithms are measuring this move and throwing up a target there. Other people are doing the same thing I'm doing. So I'm not the only trader doing this, projecting along at this point. This is what happens, and this is how it happens. We all project along together, and then, basically it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. It becomes what it is. Now the uni trade is up 31%. This may end up becoming my biggest, one of my biggest trades, my biggest leverage trade. Just keep it rocking, man. Yeah, so leverage trading, I realize, is you want to use smaller amounts than you think every time. If you're using alts, you don't want to use any more than 20x leverage. Right now I'm in 20x leverage. If you're in 20x leverage, you should know exactly what you're doing. You shouldn't be using more than like $100 to $200 because you think now you're already using a $4,000 position. So 20 times 200 is 4,000. So that's just the only thing is you're expanding the you're expanding the money up there. So okay. Will the New York Times data help Trump win the Pennsylvania case? What a strange thing, man. I haven't even looked at the presidency. Last thing I want to know. But, yeah. I mean, I do want to know. I shouldn't say that. But I'm that into I'm that into what's going on with Bitcoin, that my pulse is on Bitcoin. I'm watching the cryptocurrency market, and yeah. So I try to get that royalty free music, get it pumping, and this is like my favorite one here. Love that deep bass, just something about it. Shout out to Chris on the live stream. Hope you're doing well, Chris. Uni beginning to pump. We're now up 40% in the futures trade. 20x leverage on Uniswap, going to 410. This is a pop actually we're going to watch right now. Looks like you could jump into Uniswap as we speak. Bitcoin pumping 19,000. Can you feel it, folks? Can you feel it? Are you a crypto lifer? Are you getting into the habit of checking Bitcoin every day with me? Shout out to you if you're here. Shout out if you call yourself a lifer. Thank you guys so much for everything you do to each other in the Telegram group. Really see us growing and moving. One of the greatest groups of people I've ever met in my life. Every single person that came in, really doing well. Really doing well. Shout out to everyone on the live stream. 007 MP5, Luke for coming in, man. St. John's, baby. BS Social Swap, Jesse B, Theo Wrench, Mono Fro, Hadouken, my man. Hadouken, Jesse B, BS Social Swap, Tiago Cruz, Ross Bush, Crypto 24. What's going on, man? Thank you for telling us we're killing it. Appreciate that. Crypto Don Long, my man with the moons. Tiago with the moons, baby. Chris Conlon, Colin Unger, my man Colin doing his thing, man. So proud of you, Colin. Thank you for sharing your struggles, and thank you for sharing how good you're doing. Really appreciate that. Jesse B, yes baby. Tiago Cruz. So here we go, man. 19,240. Trump loses till he don't, right? It's true. It's just like a Bitcoin. 40% gains coming. And you know what? That's a nice trade. I hit that. I hit my market and I limit out. And that's why I keep killing the leverage trades, because I'm not pushing them. It probably will go up way more. Looks like it's going to pump. Didn't take my limit order yet. Derek took. Boom. And look, now we're at 5, on our way to 600. And then I just keep taking these leverage trades as I go. Chipping away. I turn 100 into a $1,000. 10xing a portfolio. I can teach you how to leverage trade. I can tutor you one-on-one if you really want to know. Let me know. I give leverage trading tutoring. We can sit with the charts open. We can make live leverage trades together with small amounts, and I can teach you exactly how to perfect a buy using bullish divergence on the 1 minute, using 15-minute stochastics to perfect the movement, using the 1 hour and the 4 hour to make sure that you're also in a perfect place. That's just the tip of the iceberg. So hey, if you want some more tips, wait for the end of the show. I'm going to give you guys an amazing tip to show you why I think XRP will definitely go to $1.22 before Christmas. If you're waiting for that, if you're like that, if that hypes you up, let me know. I'm going to show you why XRP should go to $1.22 possibly before Christmas. Big chance that it can. I've been right so far. Let's see how it moves. Yeah, baby. Okay. Let's check CoinMarketCap. Let's just see what's going on the regular space for the day. Then we're going to get into the total market cap. The total market cap excluding Bitcoin. We're going to show you where we're at. Did we get rejected? Where is the rejection? How high can we go? Can we go to $600 billion in the market cap? Now, this is one of the biggest the market cap's ever been for me. I remember the market cap going to $900 million, almost $1 trillion. My heart was racing. The money was flowing in. Now we're already almost halfway there, and these prices aren't even close to where they were before. I can only imagine the amount of money that it's going to pour in. John McAfee told us, he said that this bull run coming in 2020 will look like Krakatoa compared to the last one. This will be an explosion of explosions. This will be the biggest of the biggest. This will be the largest wealth transfer in the history of the human race. And you are here to witness it. You are here to see this. This is unreal. We are an unstoppable force. My crypto lifers. And I mean it with every word and utterance that I use is my vibration of my energy, my frequency of who I am. We are going to push forward. and make the strongest group of people that are free, that do transactions on their own, that know how to be private, and that know exactly what made America free and what made America what it was to begin with. And that was the freedom of the privacy and the privacy to do business. And that's why we came here in the first place from the Queen, to do business in private without being taxed. And we're back in the same situation, so we're here again. The revolution has come again, but it's come through Bitcoin, my friends. And this is more serious than anyone realizes. And that's why I'm here. There's so much more to the crypto lifer. Thank you so much for listening to my spiel. Let's move on into what we want to talk about here, and that is CoinMarketCap. Bitcoin up 7.5% on 7 days, unrailed. Last 24 hours taking a little bit of a hit, 0.38% up actually. Ethereum taking a little bit of a hit, 0.87 down, 595, flirting with 600. Once it spawns to 600, Ethereum will be at $1,000 pretty fast, hitting its all-time highs of about, what is it, 1,200, 1,400 in the last bull run. Looks like we're going to get there really fast. Looks like it's not going to take that long to get to these old all-time highs. It looks like XRP is going to just skip its way right on into $1. 68 cents. You can smell $1 cooking. 32 cents only has to go up 50% now at this point. So I like my odds for XRP. Up 2.4% in 24 hours, up 136% in 7 days. For someone that holds racks on racks on racks of XRP, you can imagine how my life feels today. It feels great. Tether holding a buck back, coming back up. It was down a little bit. Nice to see it evening out. Bitcoin Cash sitting at $339. This is a nice play to front run after Bitcoin has a nice pump, or kind of side running with Bitcoin. You think Bitcoin's up 7% in 7 days? Look, Bitcoin Cash is up 37% in 7 days. It's basically, Bitcoin Cash is like, I'm almost saying it's like playing a 5x leverage token of Bitcoin. Look how much you got 5x of the move. Put that in your, something to remember, you know, Bitcoin Cash, play it. It just follows Bitcoin. We also had that halving, bunch of controversy for it. Seemed to do really good for the price. Bitcoin Cash. We got Chainlink up 14%, Litecoin up 22%, Cardano, my buddy, my beautiful, beautiful Cardano, doing unbelievable. Life, liberty, and crypto. That's what I'm saying. Visionary, preach. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. So check it out. Stellar Lumens, 162% gains in the last 7 days. Coming in huge. Stellar always following XRP. You remember, if XRP has a pump, get in on Stellar Lumens. It's going to have a pump as well. EOS doing well, up 36%. Bitcoin SV, anything with Bitcoin is going to be flying. Monero 135 coming in strong. You know, we're going to see Dash. Guys, Dash was a $1,200 coin. It's now back to 111 on its move, up 40%. This is a big thing. Uniswap 409 on its way, up 18%. Every single coin here making big moves. Look for Aave, one of the only things that hasn't pumped. You might want to grab Aave on the low right now. Anything in red right now, you may want to snatch. In my opinion, that's just like, that's it. If it's red, then it might actually pump soon. So my thing is that it used to be called Lend. It's now called Aave at a rate of 100 Lend per 1 Aave. So it used to be 66 cents. Now it's $66. Made some big moves. But watch for Aave to make some big moves coming out. So there you go, man. The kind of landscape of what's happening. And then we're going to take the total and the total market cap. These two things are going to really show you what's happening in the market today, kind of bring you up to speed. The total, what is total? No, it's not a cereal I ate when I was 8 years old, even though I think I did eat when I was 8 years old, but not too much of it. But sometimes I think I had total cereal. But this is the crypto total market cap, okay? The crypto total market cap. And you can see now we do have bearish divergence and somewhat of a top. There's a chance that this could be a little momentarily pause for us. We have bearish divergence on the 4 hour. Stokes are curling up. So there's a chance we move out of this. Let me show you what we're looking for here though. Kind of looks like we're going to come back down and test this level. Something like this. So it looks like, sad to say, I hate to say this, I don't want to say this, but even here, when we were up here, look, we did a bit of a pattern and we moved up out of it. We came up, we came down, and big down here in the crypto total market cap on the 4 hour. In the last 8 hours, we had a big move all the way up to 580 basically Looks like we got rejected at 576. My line was here. Why is my line here? Well, we go back into the 8-hour and we look at the crypto total market cap. And you can see that we've been in these places before, long time coming for the market cap. We're kind of right there, you know. Looks just like Bitcoin. Looks just like, it's basically the Bitcoin chart. That's all it is, because it's Bitcoin dominant. It's taking much 68% of the chart. So the chart is going to be Bitcoin. So honestly, if Bitcoin pumps to new highs and people just seem like they can't stop getting it, then they're going to be running in. We're going to get into what's happening with Bitcoin. Is there a supply shock? Stay tuned here for the end. We're going to break down why we're pretty sure there is a supply shock, how it's almost impossible maybe for the price to take dips like it did before. Maybe the halving and the absolute scarcity of Bitcoin could create something that we have never seen before. So that can give you the chills, kind of chills of joy, chills of excitement, just the absolute crazy world that we live in right now and the times that you're in. What you're going to see happen in your lifetime is unreal and unbelievable. Now that sell on Uni at 411, look, turns out to be a good sell if you look at the trade history. Buy Uni at 402. Where is my Uni sell? Funny how it has the trade history, order history, Uni, take profit, sell, boom, mark. Right there, 410. We got in at 402. We sold at 410. Boom, done. A done deal. We don't play games, right? Made 40% on the leverage trade. What else can you ask for on a beautiful day like today, right? The fact that you're alive, the fact that everything is going well, the fact that, you know, we have another day to live. So crypto total market cap, what we see for now on the daily is getting overextended. We are overbought. We do have one more push up on the stochastics. Looks like we may want to go a little more. This isn't curving up, so this is going to move with Bitcoin, and I'll tell you that. If Bitcoin doesn't want to stop, then this isn't going to want to stop. Bitcoin is a little more overextended than this because you have that extra 40% of altcoins to balance it out. And so what do we see happening for this? Same thing. We can put it inside of a rising wedge here. Really hasn't gone true parabolic yet. And this could come up out of here like so and do something like this. Boom. Putting the total market cap at $692 billion. Guys, we get to 700, I start getting a little scared because I start wondering when could I get anything. What up, Mohit Singla? Thank you for coming into the stream. Really appreciate that. Hope you're having a wonderful day out there in New York City. Keeping the American spirit alive out in New York City. My buddy Mo, doing his thing. Love you, Mo. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the love. You know, when you love people and you use your heart, you have a good group of people around you. Now, Bitcoin flying in. This is Fiat Weekly, Fiat Leak. If you want to see Fiat Leak, basically it's where is the Fiat leaking? People are letting go of their Fiat because Fiat's garbage. If you basically study history, you'll see that there's been 600 different Fiat currencies. All have only lasted for 2, 3, 4, maybe 600 years at most before they eventually go bust. Governments always print them out of existence by overextending themselves and having to disconnect themselves from the wealth or the gold that they were connected to. The Roman coins did it. You'd say, what is it? How did they do it? It was called corner cutting. Yes, that's right. First, they had a beautiful gold Roman coin in Rome, right? They had a strong army, a strong economy, and they had a beautiful monetary system. Now, if you base your system on gold, you will have a strong system, and things were going well. Yes, they were. But what happened in Rome? What happened? Well, they wanted to take over more countries. They wanted to expand their army. When they did that, their coins, they didn't have enough coins to pay the army. So what did they do? What they did is they cut, when the coins came back to the treasury, when they collected them for the tax and the government, they took little pieces of the corner of the coins and they cut them. They would then melt them down and make new coins with them. And they would use those new coins to pay the soldiers to cover and go after more territories and take over more countries and have more war. Being greedy, right? They could have stopped and been okay, but they wanted more. They did this again and again till they again ran out of money. They had no way to pay their new troops. They didn't know what to do. They cut the corners again. to these gold coins, melted them down again, now expanding the supply. Each time they did that, one gold coin was now worth less because they had taken the amount of gold that the coin held. Eventually, they had to actually start melting the coins and mixing them with something else and again till eventually all the money supply was so large that the coins barely had any gold in them at all. It was worthless and they eventually collapsed. The reason why Rome collapsed was due to their zealous nature in war to expand without the proper gold money supply. You know, they weren't basically pegged to the proper money supply, and once they did that, things just kept moving till they had no money at all because they printed themselves out of existence. So that's the plan. Why you're buying Bitcoin right now, you got to understand that's what's going on. So stay tuned if you want to hear a history lesson. No, I'm just messing with you guys. But what I'm saying is there's a reason why I do what I do, and I study history. 5,000 years of history have taught me to buy Bitcoin. I don't just wake up one morning and a lot of my friends think I'm like rolling the dice on Bitcoin, and it's like, no, I studied this and I realized that it was it. I saw supply and demand. I learned the equation. I knew what inflation was. I studied the history of gold. Mike Maloney taught me a lot of different things, and we got here. So guys, if you have some tickers, if you have something going on, let me know. Interesting here. Let's go and look at. So we got that. We have the crypto total market cap, and then we have total 1. We have total, and then we have total 2. Total 2 is the whole market cap excluding Bitcoin. And you can see this is doing the same thing. We have what's called bearish divergence. What is that, crypto lifer? Well, you swing up on the price, and then you have either a flat or a downward motion on the RSI, and that gives you a bit of bearish divergence. Now, what you want to do is usually take some profits at that point. So be careful. Could be a day that you want to maybe get out of the market, take your profits. We had a nice run up, right? This was a beautiful run up. A lot of money came in. We went from $166 billion to 213. We did peak directly at my line at 218. You can see, look at my line of support and resistance. We hit it and we bounced right away. Unbelievable. That's why you draw these support and resistance lines. And again, all you had to do was draw a bigger pattern here, like so. I'm going to teach you how to get your targets just like me. I'm not a magician. You can do the exact same I'm doing, exact same thing. You bring this here, you get a pole, and then you bring the pole right here. Boom. It gives you your target. Look at that. You get to your target exactly. And if you're not perfect, you're going to get somewhat in the ballpark. And this is how you patent trade. This is how you get targets. Very simple. Look, rounded bottom of accumulation. Boom, we boomed up. It was pretty obvious we were going to go into this. This is what Bitcoin's doing right now. It's in that rising wedge right here. It hasn't made the straight line up. So this is something that's, I got to tell you, monumental. Uni is going up 411. We could see Uni make a big move. DIA. What's going on, guys? Bitcoin is God. Bitcoin will be like gold. It is. DIA, yes, DIA. Die. YFI die. DIA pumping really well. Now soon I'm going to start going into Bitcoin pairs. I probably won't be in the USDT pair soon. Once I see Bitcoin hit that all-time high and take its first major pullback, at that point, I will turn my whole entire account to Bitcoin, and then I will start trading only Bitcoin pairs. So get ready for that when I give you guys the indication. It's going to be interesting, but that's what you're going to have to do, because then Bitcoin goes up, you're always going to be in Bitcoin. You don't want to start being in fiat when Bitcoin starts going up really, really fast. You want to always, what happens, so your account will sit in Bitcoin, you'll wake up as the Bitcoin goes up, you'll always be making money, and then you'll be using your Bitcoin pairs to be getting more and more Bitcoin. And then you can use your Bitcoin to grab what altcoins you really want. And as altcoins beat Bitcoin, because you don't even care if they beat the US dollar, they'll beat Bitcoin. And when they beat Bitcoin, you're going to make more Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's going to be worth more than the dollar, and you're going to make more money. So just trust me on that. And I'm going to give you guys the heads up when I do that. And we're going to do that at the perfect time. So I'm going to have you guys adjusted because I've been through it. And it's going to be a perfect move. We're going to switch, because right now you see me pushing a lot of USDT pairs all the time. I'm only doing that because Bitcoin is volatile. It could go up and down. We haven't reached new all-time highs yet. You know, we could still have a horrible retrace. How would you feel if you put 10 grand in Bitcoin and you wake up tomorrow and you're sitting on 5K? But once we have a big pullback, that real monster pullback, and there's going to be a time where I'm probably going to miss some gains because I'm going to step out of the market. Maybe somewhere around today, you can see that we're very high. We should have a pullback in the entire market. I saw this the entire time during 2017. We'd go up for 5 or 6 days, we'd have 2-3 day pullback. We'd go up for 5 or 6 days, we'd have a day or two pullback. We'd go up for 3 days, we'd have a 2-day pullback. It was just an up and down battle, just like you see. The price never goes up for too long. Right now, you guys, if you're new, you're getting into some type of euphoria. You're seeing something you've never seen. These pumps are unbelievable, right? You're seeing XRP really takes the cake when it comes down to it. And we made this call on the channel here. We brought up XRP, and honestly, I'm not even about making calls. That guys, it's in the charts. If you give yourself the time to put in the TA and you spend that time, you're gonna learn what's gonna happen to them in the market. Like, look. How did we get to this assumption that Ripple was going to explode? It was very simple. Very, very simple. We could see that Ripple was in this downtrend for a long time. And then we could see the last downtrend it is in started on July 30th. So this was a lot bigger before Ripple exploded, right? And this was a long downtrend. So all you do, my friends, this is so simple, it's ridiculous. But people say it's complex and they call me a genius. But if you go like this, and you see where the price hit, you draw an upper trend line. Now you can draw a bottom trend line too, but you don't even need one, but you can. You buy at the bottom of the trend lines. These are where you accumulate. Boom, boom, if you can, boom. This is also kind of an inverted head and shoulders once you flip it and look at it for what it is. And then XRP peeped its little head across this line on November 12th. And I said to everybody, wow, man, XRP. Get ready, 26 cents. Get ready for XRP to do something amazing. What's going on, Aaron? Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate that. Appreciate that. Can she sign on her phone? Give us another view. I'm just anyway, check it out though. You can see XRP came up, had that retest, right? Some wicked action, came off the 21, and it was gone. It was gone. Now look how far away it is from the 21. That's something I always talk about. I say it's always good to take profits when you're this far from the 21-day moving average. This is actually the furthest I've seen an asset from the 21. That's a big gap. They're going to have to meet sometime. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to do some voodoo, but this is the 21-day moving average, right? It should kind of do something, not that squiggly. Hold on, let me clear that away. But what you want to make some voodoo lines here. So I guess it squiggles on its own. That's interesting. But so it's going to go up something like this. And I believe the price is either going to go sideways or slightly slanted. And we're going to get an XRP price sitting here at about 59 cents, 60 cents on the evens. That's just what I see right now on the 12-hour and the daily because we're that far away. Let's check the 4-hour. The 4-hour, we could come actually and kiss this. There's a chance the daily gets more extended. So this could come. So in my opinion, we are flagging. So XRP starting to flag. Take out my previous work here and I'll show you where I think XRP is going and why. Everyone wants to know, where is XRP going? Should I sell XRP? You know how many people called me, asked me, or texted me about XRP yesterday? It was like the XRP show for sure. Now, it's in a bullish flag. See, I drew this bullish pennant. Telling you, man, it's bullish until it's not. I drew this bullish pennant. I brought it up here. It gave me my target. That's how I knew we were going to hit 76. It just is what it is. And look, we came really close to my target. If we didn't hit it, we came very close to a wick. Same thing now. It's almost the same exact length of the pole here. We're gonna assume that it's in a bullish rectangle, which it is. It's bullish until it's not. It has two bottoms. Look, if we go to the 1 hour, this is gonna look like a double bottom. Let's square this away and see what our target is now. Our temporary target is 99, right? Uncanny, 99. Now, if we break 99, this thing is gone. You know, if we break $1, something big's gonna happen. Now, stochastics are down here, but the MACD and the stochastics are fighting. What does that mean? We may have a very small move here of momentum. Very small move of momentum, meaning a very small red. Look for a very small red hill in the MACD, something like this. Back to pink pretty early, and look at us break out of this. I see no reason why we won't break out of this. Yeah, definitely my call right now here is 99 cents for XRP. I mean, it's not even my call. I just keep taking the chart for what it gives me, and I'm able to predict where the price is going to go. It's sitting right here in the charts. You guys can see also, if we look at the 1 hour, we're about to have a cross on the MACD. The stochastics do slope down, but you can see sometimes as they slope down, price will go sideways. So we can just go sideways a little more while the stochastics get reset. And this thing, my friends, is about to explode on the 1 hour. So look for XRP to make some big gains today. I see it going all the way in the immediate short term to 99 cents. I can't believe I'm saying that, but that's what the chart says. Let me see if I can see some support and resistance from earlier time frames where we used to be. Okay, so we see here on the left, we're going to look to the left and look for our support and resistance. There may not be too much. So here we have a line. XRP fell from the $2, $3 range pretty fast. People can almost not remember it being in $3 range. Some people still don't even know it did hit $3, but it really did. You know, I want to go all the way over here, and we're going to check. Thank you so much. How you feeling? Thank you. Have a great day. Got to take my vitamin D real quick, guys. Every morning, I really think it's keeping me moving. I think it can help depression. A little sloppy there. Sorry about that. I chug water. It's like, I love my water. So we're looking here. We hit this level here, 68 cents. Wow. And then we have another spot here, 82 cents. So this chart on US Tether really has no resistance at all. That's absolutely insane. Look at this. None. So the Tether pair has basically never been here. We're once we get up past 68, you can see that's our kind of a big limit here. Yeah, and then we got to go to 82. So this is where we're at right here at 68, and the price really at a precipice. If we look at it, it's just a beautiful rounded bottom. And if you can round the bottom out, guys, it's so bullish. Extremely bullish. And this is what we're talking about. And look, usually we round out a little bit. We exploded. I can only imagine what's happening in this bull run, because this stuff is, we might see oscillators just breaking, you know. Now, if you don't know who George Gammon and Mike Maloney are, you really start knowing, because it's important, right? Bitcoin to pump next week. Watch before November 26th. Satoshi Stacker, 30 minutes ago, right?
Let's go. Welcome back to Satoshi Stacker. My name. What are they going to say? They were going to say, oh yeah, my altcoin backs, they are down another 50% this year. Of course, people are not going to FOMO into Bitcoin and cryptocurrency at that point, but it's a completely different story when you actually have people sitting in profit. And another reason.
Yeah, see, he's doing what I'm doing, man. He's got the same call. I got that $24,000 call. I'm just giving you guys what the chart says. So we went over Bitcoin, went over XRP. Where is there a pullback? Let's take a look at the daily. Let's try to pull a Fibonacci for you. It's almost impossible to see what's going on because the chart is so damn big, right? I almost have to delete all this work. So let me delete this stuff here. Get a look at the price action. We'll pull a Fibonacci sequence on this. Try to get a frame of reference. Now, if this were to be the top and we did come back to the 382, that will put us at 50. If we came back to the 618, if we had something crazy, that will put us at 39. But we don't know if this is the top yet. We're going to still watch this. If we hit my top, let's say we go all the way to my top, and when we do retrace, that would give us a trace back to 50 cents. So we go up to, what, $1 on evens, right? 99 cents. We might not hit $1. It might be that 99.99, 99.99, 99.99. And then we come back down to 618. or the 706. The 618 would put us at 51 cents. If we only came to a small retrace, like into the 0.5 Fibonacci, we'd be at 61. So, you know, there's a chance we do come back after that. DREP is about to pop. Hey, I believe that. DREP is a hot coin. DREP makes some moves. Should we open a futures trade on DREP? There's a chance that we do. Let's see what's going on with DREP. Thank you for that. Let's see what's up. Everything pop. We can go over at Cody pop. Make sure you get some Cody. Big news coming this year. Rounded bottom. This is your accumulation. This is your time. Get in there. But this is going to go parabolic. You saw all the rounded bottoms before this go parabolic. Don't miss it. Once it breaks this level here, it's going to gap up. These are big gap ups. So look at Cody on the day. The daily is a little spent. Let's check a look at the 4 hour. 4 hour wants more and just had a cross. There's a chance like this starts to move.
After my break, I get to do a dance party Zoom.
Oh wow, dance party Zoom.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because this is your half a day today, right?
Yeah, and this is turkey made out
Turkey, nice.
I made turkey.
Okay, I looked up Rarible and I was on it last night for like an hour. So we're gonna make sure we get this done for you. Okay, Summer?
Okay, look, I added googly eyes and move.
Ooh. Look at Cody, we have an inverted head and shoulders right here. I mean, we have our head and shoulders right there, not an inverted head and shoulders. This could play out to the downside, or it could play out like so. We'll see what happens. This is the pattern you see. And yeah, watch it on that 1 minute. Let me take a look at DREP. Let me see if, do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? A coin, going up so green. We will see it go up so green. We will see it go up so green. NFTs, baby. That's what I'm saying. Okay, well, let's take a look at Roku for you. 3333 DREP about to pop, says my man. What up, lifer? You good, brother? Yeah, thank you so much for asking. Really appreciate that, Bonifaci. You're the man, dude. I hope you're doing good. You guys going in on XRP too, doing this. Yeah, man. Please look at ONG Bitcoin. I will. I gotta take my vitamin D. Mickey. Yeah, dude. All the time. What's up, Sam? Roku, when you have the time. Aaron, for sure. For sure. Okay. So we need Roku. We want ONG. Okay, check it out. Bro, I have the perfect place for you to check out for NFTs. My friend who creates NFTs has a few websites, and one of them is geared towards kids, I believe. Let me know, man. I would love to get her involved in some NFTs and get her stuff out there to the world. That would make her life amazing. So look at this. This is breaking out as we speak right now. Open up a futures trade on this if I wasn't live streaming. Look at this thing. Starting to move right now. DREP. Just like my man said. I don't know how this guy does it. He's like a soothsayer, I tell ya. Boom. DREP is moving right when he says it's about to pop. Look at it in the 1 hour. Amazing. It exploded. Looked like it exploded a little, but look, inverted head and shoulders on this. Not the best structure, as you can see. But what do we have here? Yeah, you're right. It gapped up though. This was the region here. Once DREP broke this, boom, it's gone. A bit of a cup and handle. Take your cup. Okay. Got to be able to move quick with your patterns, guys. See them fast. Make a move. Make your handle. Definitely a cup and handle. Clean like so. Like right there. Boom. Broke out of the wedge. Where's our target for DREP? Take the belly of the bowl. Bring it over here to the breakout. And usually you can extend it up like this, which will connect to the last place that we had resistance. So DREP could make some big moves, just like Wing. Up 17% for DREP, so look for DREP to do good. Having a cross here on the 6 hour, which is strong. Stochastics, everything going really well for DREP. At 03650, this could even be the entry as we speak. So yeah, we went over DREP, man, looking really good. Thank you so much, Amit. Also, what do we else have? I wanted to look at Wing while you're around, man. I'm still in Wing. I'm not giving up on Wing, dude. I'm not giving up on Wing. Also, what coin did I make a 4x in earlier this summer? I want you guys to know. Still stay tuned towards the end. Now, Wing is looking unbelievably beautiful. I showed you, look, it's in this giant cup and handle. I have it going up 110% to 23. It's at $11 right now. Guys, look at the MACD. It's curving. If you don't know how to read charts, please, this is it, guys. This is a great time to learn. I do tutoring one-on-one. Soon it's about to go to $100 an hour. I'm actually getting booked so much you could believe it. And sometimes I'm in a trade while I'm actually there. We do live trades together. I've been teaching people leverage trade. Everyone has something different that they want to know. Some people are experts, but they don't know leverage trading. I got you. I'll sit you down. We'll open up Binance. I'll take you through how to make orders. I'll take you all that stuff. Some people are good at trading. They just need one session with me for everything to click that they've learned in their life, and it all comes together. Now look at Wing breaking out as we speak too. There was the head and shoulders that kind of fell off, but now it's pushing back up. Ugly pattern. So Wing already kind of boomed up a little bit. Look, it had its high here at 1162. Came back down for a retest, possibly at the top of the pattern. Look very similar to what happened here. So you can see Wing likes to get pumped and dumped by somebody. Stochastics still look good on the 15-minute. 1 hour is kind of getting there, but I'm holding this Wing, man. Even if it comes back a little bit, it's breaking out. This is an indication that it's on its way. It hasn't been here since November 16th. Came out of that couple day resistance. That is the cup and handle, my friends. Beautiful cup and handle, as you can see, forming for Wing. Take a look at Roku right now. ONG was the first one, actually. ONG Bitcoin. That is a lover on KuCoin, right? Are you on KuCoin with that? Maybe it made it to Binance by now. It has. Oh, ONG, Ontology. I thought Ontology was ONT. They've changed the name back to ONG. Interesting. ONG. They must have, because I swear it was ONT, but hey, maybe I'm just tired. Wow, this has a huge pump. Look at that, guys. Wow. So this made a huge move. Did you miss it? Are you trying to get in? Are you worried? What's going on? This thing just exploded. Wow, look at that. Up 56% on a candle, now retracing fast. What a bang. Let's look at the 5-minute. So this thing just went up 50% in 10 minutes. Are you kidding me? Wow. Wow. Look, going flat, really no way of telling. All you know though is if you did my system, you buy in the pink while the blue line is curving. But that is, if that's not a pump and dump or something crazy, look at the manipulation there. That's absolutely insane. That's absolutely insane. When to get out, I mean, I would always get out of something like this right after a pump like that. But let me show you what's happening on the 1 minute. On the 1 minute, you're flagging. So whenever you're in a position like this, the second you're in the position and you're up, build this flag, okay? Learn how to do what's called, it's called trading voodoo. Even before this price was here, once the price came up to here, I'm putting a flag right here at these first two candle closes, and then I'm working my position. I'm trying to figure out where the bottom of the pattern is. Now there's a chance that I could buy right now, right here. I'll show you. Unreal. But this is your buy right now. I like to buy to front run the pink. We should start getting pink here in the histogram. This is curving up. MACD is in a good place. RSI is in what's called a falling wedge as well. So the RSI can be in the same pattern that the price can be in. Super important that you check that. So again, we're almost always giving some type of free tutoring, even during the live stream. If you're new to price action, if you don't know how to trade, if you want to learn, this is the MACD, the moving average convergence and divergence. It's a logarithmic algorithm that follows the momentum of the move of the price. It's really good at telling when the sellers are exhausted. In conjunction with the stochastics RSI and the RSI, you can really pinpoint bottoms. And then we can also use divergence, which I study. I have a whole system which I can get you involved with if you really like. XLM might be going towards 25 or 27. Yeah, this looks like a pump group, but hey, it is sitting now here in a bull flag. So what do I see happening? Well, what you do is it's bullish until it's not. You draw your pole, you bring your pole up to here. In a regular market, you might go down here. In a bull market, you go up here. You get the whole target. You don't be bashful. Boom. This thing looks like it's going to be probably what? In price discovery at this point. Wow. And Ontology, I said to myself, hasn't popped yet. Right? I want to see what it is because it was like 60 cents, man. It's got to be damn near 90 cents now out of nowhere. That's absolutely insane. And look, now you're getting your pink. This is where you would buy. This is the aggressive buy right now. And all you have to do is put a stop loss right here at about 10%. And this thing could rock for you. I actually like it right here. This is where you would put in a leverage trade on Ontology. So I'll show you. And why is because you can put a very small stop loss and see if you can catch it. A lot of people just miss the FOMO. They're going to wonder what's going on. So this ONT. So this is interesting. Ontology gas. Ah, this is Ontology gas. I was about to say, what is ONG? So this is the gas. Interesting. I wonder if ONT pumped with this though. Did they pump together? They did. So Ontology did pump with the gas price. So if we take a look at Ontology, Ontology's having a nice bit of a pump now too on the 1 minute, starting to flag as well. I couldn't make a futures trade. So look, this is a good time that you can see. Boom, you make your flag. Should come back down to the flag before it pops, or this might actually start to pop soon. 1 minute's looking good as well. RSI reset. We do have bearish divergence.
Here's your breakfast.
Thank you very much. 2 boiled eggs and a piece of toast. What a nice breakfast. Thank you very much, sweetheart.
You're welcome.
And it's grain toast. Got all sorts of seeds in it. Yeah, this looks like it's about to fly. Target for this. I think we're gonna have a couple more hours of alt season until it gets slowed down. Or do the alts just keep pushing till it. So this is what I do, and this is how I trade leverage. You need to know your patterns to trade leverage. So my leverage trading course is going to be basically all inclusive. I'm going to basically show you how to combine pattern trading with oscillations, MACD, RSI. So this trade looks like something we may want to enter. Also had a big pop, but now you got all eyes on it with a lot of volume. Take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hour was about to come, but had a huge bump. So look at that candle on Ontology. Hadn't popped yet. Ocean. Telling you, man, Ocean hasn't popped yet. It's one of the only things, really, that hasn't had a big pop. I see my Elliott waves here going. Funny. I drew these. Makes sense though, right? Let's look at Roku for you guys. Let me double click this and look at, we're gonna do an overview of the regular markets for a second just to see what's going on. Are we correlated? Are we uncorrelated? I want to see a decoupling. I want to know what's going on. And that takes us to the Gus fund. Shout out to my man Gus. Love you, Gus. You're a real one, Mr. Gus. Fluent. I made a call for Fluent to go to 325. It went all the way to 328. There's my call. No one can say that I didn't call it. I made this call. Mo, you can attest to the call. Boom. I couldn't tell you. I said I can't say exactly when it's going to happen, but I showed you guys the chart. I showed you what I saw was called hidden bullish divergence. That means that the trend will continue. Learn your divergences. You're going to become a boss at trading. Swing up to swing up with swing low to swing low. That tells me that I can get into this price right here. I made a call for Fluent at $2.42. I said look for Fluent to go all the way up to $3.28. This is my green line. I said you'll make 70%, 20% or more if you take my call. It was from green line to green line. Even down here, actually, 174. But this is my call where it started, 243, all the way to 325, and we would peak up. How did I know that was going to happen? The TA told me, guys. The TA told me. My friend says, how is that possible? How do these things tell you what's going on? Honestly, I couldn't tell you how, but it works. Look, inverted head and shoulders. These break out 68% of the time. You would take your neckline to the head. You would pull it over to the shoulder, and that would give you your target. So looks like Fluent can bounce off of support now and make moves. Now, if Fluent can get above here, it's called a support and resistance flip. It can hold this 325 region as new support, right like there, like so, where it couldn't make through, came back up. This is a support and resistance flip. You could load up for Fluent now, continuing on a tear. So I see that Fluent can go to the next level now, up to 391. So now I'm making another call. As long as Fluent can hold support here at this level, you'll see it stand up here. If in a couple days you see Fluent above 327, it's going to be a buy, and it's going to go up another 22% all the way to 388. And that's my call, and I'm sticking to it. Let's go and look at Roku now. So I made that call. I'm still kind of in shock. That call went exactly as I said it would. I was questioned on that call because it didn't happen in the time period that people thought it would. Someone said, you said this was, can you believe that? I'll make a call like that. I'll get a nasty text. You said this was going to happen and it didn't. I'm like, I said it's still in play. I said the call is still in play, 100%. Plug Power coming over its previous resistance at 1223 and now using that as support. This is also a support and resistance flip. You see it getting wicked up. May want to start to load up on Plug Power yet again. Let's look at it on the daily. Overextended though and overbought with bullish divergence, a bearish divergence. What is that? That's when you have a swing up in the price from this high to that high. And if you go to the same highs here on the RSI, they swing down. That gives you what's called bearish divergence. Things aren't going to go in your favor. ZIL popped unbelievably well. We're gonna take a look at Roku right now. Shout out to everyone on the live stream. Only 11 watching. You usually have more people. That's okay though. We're gonna push through. Please hit the like button. Let me know. Then we got that one person who hits a dislike button. Gotta love him, whoever he is. Gotta appreciate him for who he is. You ain't nothing till you got a hater, man. You ain't nothing till you got a hater. I'm telling you, man. I see XRP going back to 99 cents. Sticking to the call. I'm sticking to every call I make here because, hey, they come to fruition. Tesla. Here's my call for Tesla, right? We're almost halfway there. We're going to have a flag now because we're overbought in the daily. So you're going to see that we're going to have to come back down and reset. Hopefully we just flag. So this is my voodoo. This is what's called trading voodoo. You create patterns that aren't there yet, an assumption that that's what they're going to do. It's going to have to retrace the price. It's overbought on the daily. It could pump up even more. We don't know when it happens, but this is what I'm assuming could happen. And this is where it's going to start as the daily moves down. This is going to move sideways. And then when this RSI is reset to move, the stochastics will also be reset to move, as well as the MACD. And you'll be ready for a new entry somewhere here between, I'm going to say, the previous high as support, which is 510, and the bullish top here, which is 560. In this range, you should start accumulating Tesla again. And then once it breaks out of the bull flag there, you're going to be able to get 24% gains. So look for more gains coming to Tesla when it hits 700. From there, I really can't tell you what it's going to happen because I'm only a pattern trader and I'm taking the measurements of each pattern. That's all I'm doing. Very simple. That's how I could tell you Tesla was going to pop. I drew this flag and I said, hey, you want to buy here in the last 25% of the pattern at the bottom of the pattern. I gave you guys 410. I gave it to you in a golden platter. I know the exact video that I gave it to everyone because I have a kind of a photographic memory of what the video looked like. It's weird now YouTube won't load. So weird. Anyway, I just wanted to show you the video. Should be parked right on the call. And just show you, if you keep coming to my channel, there's just going to be so many golden calls in so many different places on so many different assets. I'm going to get to Roku. We got you. I know you guys are waiting. You're waiting. XRP is flying. I'll go over Tesla, SLV. SLV in the same spot like it's always been in. About to fly. Look at it. It looks just like Tesla. Bottom of the pattern coiled up. 39% gains coming all the way up to $30. Right? That's shares truck. Day on my channel, if not every day. I don't go over Tesla every day. I feel like I go over it Monday through Friday though. Not on the weekends. Usually we're all about crypto on the weekend. Now, Tesla is going to fly. If you want to make some money, perfect time to buy Tesla is right now. So please do that. 18 likes. And love having that dislike there with 17 people. More likes. You pause that. This is November 16th. I'm telling you to buy Tesla. You zoom in. It's at 405, 410. It's at the bottom of the pattern. I show you where it's going to go. I give you guys trades on a golden platter. I don't know what else I can do. I really don't. And I still get told that my calls are garbage. And people, I'm telling you, there's haters out there, man. There's haters out there. I can't believe it. I can attest to that. All his calls that I have taken have went to where he said, maybe not right away, but they always hit the target. Yo, they hit the target, man. They hit the target. XRP is flying, dude. SGMO. Let's take a look at the regular market SGMO at $9.26. What's going on with SGMO? Well, it came right back down to the bottom of the pattern. This is a great place to accumulate some SGMO. Lucky day for you. Look what's going on with SGMO. And look, it's actually exactly, I made a prediction. I said it was at the top of the pattern. I said, look, I drew this yellow line. I said price will come back down, bounce, come back down. I made a circle. I said you probably will be able to get some it at around $9.96, $10 region. Dude, there's my circle. I know I've done this because this is my work. I actually predicted the exact bottom of the price off of the bottom of the target. You can't get that. That is actually one of the greatest calls I've ever made in my life, because usually I can't predict that. That's a true prediction. Unbelievable. Do you see what happened, guys? I drew this line here when the price was up here, when it started to fall out of this pyramid. I said, if it falls out, it's going to come back. I said, it's either going to break out of this pyramid and we want to buy it up here, or it's going to fall out of the pyramid and it's going to come back down to the bottom of the pattern. And this is great now because you see the daily is basically coming to oversold. You see the MACD is resetting and the stochastics are turning up. This is just going to make its way back to the top of the pattern. This is simple pattern trading. It's just, it stays in the pattern until it doesn't. Everything has to be until it isn't. That's all, and that's how bots trade. And there are 17% gains coming for SGMO. It's going to go all the way up to about 1182. And we could see how long that took. If you want to make an options call, let me try to help you out. It's possible. On top of this, that took 22 days. So let's take an option call in 3 weeks, right? Let's just say and it'll probably take a little less time, but in 3 weeks, SGMO will be at 1165. Maybe let's take a call on that. 2 weeks, possible. We could play with that idea. 10 to 13 days. Let's go for 13-day call, 13 business day call, right? Monday through Friday twice, up until the Wednesday on top on the third week. 13 business day call. I'm going to make that options call right now. I would like to collect calls. We're going to sell them at when this price, it's 1173. The date, what would the date be? Today is, I'm doing this for you, Mo. I get it now. My mind worked on this and my subconscious brain did it all for you. The 25th, right? So a week from now will be the 2nd. So that Wednesday would be the 9th. So it looks like December 9th. We could get covered calls here. Anything above 1150, honestly, in my opinion. Had my dad buy a bunch of NIO when it fell. What's it looking like? We're going to take a look at that for you too. We're also now going to take a look at Roku. But Mo, you're doing really good. Look, it's coming back to the pattern. This is where you want to buy. I would load up some more, without a doubt. You do have to maybe put a stop loss if you want to play this game right around here. If it does break down, then it's breaking out of the pattern. But it's very rare I see a pattern break here. If it breaks down here because it anticipates the move. This will coil up and explode. Where's our target? That's the one thing I didn't give you. You see we have our rounded bottom that I showed you, which is good. It's going to keep moving up onto that rounded bottom as it breaks out. Maybe a little more shallow though, something like this in conjunction with the pattern. The target we see here is up to previous resistance, which is all the way up at 2737. Look for this to go up 46% gains coming out of SGMO. It's also in an inverted head and shoulder. If we bring our neckline here, there's your head, shoulder, 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 shoulder here on the right side. It's in a complex inverted head and shoulder. This thing is going to skyrocket all the way up to 27. Could I borrow a G? And could you put a G in there for me, Mo? I'm good for it, man. Please put a G in there for me. Lifer is the time traveler, and is it time? Do you confirm that? I am a time traveler. I haven't told everybody yet. I know where the prices are gonna go already. This is gonna rocket, Mo. This is gonna rocket 46%. Like, you can see it. It has every indication. The daily is set to go. Like, the daily is the strongest indicator, and this thing is ready to fly. Like, it's all set for us, man. The story is ready to go. Roku. I think I've done it before. It may or may not be in here. You'll see we'll get to NIO as well. Stay tuned, guys. And I want to show you something else. I want to give you guys a little secret, another trading secret. I always give you guys a trading secret. We're going to look at XRP. We're going to show you why we knew that XRP was going to fly and how we knew, okay? Dollar index, the dollar dumping today. Really good for Bitcoin. Dollar keeps dumping. Isn't even oversold yet on the daily. It can get lower. Come on, dollar, get even lower. Where's the dollar at now? 91 cents. The dollar is collapsing, guys. It's high at 94 cents, maybe the highest the dollar ever gets in its life. This may be the it. Look, a bit of a look. On top of that, it has a head and shoulder. Shoulder, head, shoulder. We take the target of that. We draw our neckline to the head. We bring that to our shoulder. This sends the dollar all the way down, dumping even more, which will propel Bitcoin even higher back to support at 90.33. The dollar is tanking, and it will continue to tank. On my word, on the dollar index. There you go, my friends. Okay, now what we want to talk about is we want to get into Roku, ROKU. You know, that's that cool little connecting box that you can play games with, do all sorts of stuff. Roku had some big moves. Roku at $275 with a big pump. Now, how did you know Roku was going to pump? Pretty simple. You could see it. It was in this rising wedge, or kind of a bull flag. You draw your flag here like we always do. You guys have seen me do this 100 times on this channel now, maybe 1,000. Who knows? We draw a flag. This is our flag. How do you know? It's where the last price action broke out of its pattern. I can tell where the patterns are. Immediately, my subconscious knows where that was a pattern. So people say, how did you know how to draw your line for your next target? It's simple. It's just boom. Like so. And look, it hit our target like perfect. Butter, butter, butter. Look at this thing. Another inverted head and shoulder. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Where do these things go? You draw your neckline. I'm just telling you guys, it's so simple. I teach this all the time. We play the same patterns over and over again. They all play out. It could be crypto. It could be the stocks. It does not matter. Study, 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 and you'll be able to do exactly what I'm doing like clockwork. Like, it'll come to you. Your subconscious mind will make it work. Then if you use support and resistance lines on top of this, you will become a beast. But this thing is in all-time highs, all the way up to 274. It is going to get sold a little bit. It's getting into the oversold region. I would start taking profits, at least some of my money. Why? Swing high to swing high. Boom. But we have swing low to swing low. This is going to tell you that you have what's called bearish divergence, my friends. And if you don't want to listen to it, well, it's the same reason why bullish divergence makes things fly and go to the top. So if you like going to the top, then you have to respect that we go back down to the bottom. Now, if we go back down, where are our levels of support? We're going to give you them. One here, one here. So if Roku come back down, it's going to come back down 254. Roku will go from 274 all the way down to 254. That's going to be your spot for Roku if you want to reaccumulate. If it breaks that line, it's going to come back down here to 240. I would definitely start taking some profits on Roku if you didn't yet. This is a very, very high place for it. On the daily, this looks nothing like SGMO. Right now, you would sell this and you would go into SGMO. That would be the perfect rollover. That would be the perfect rollover. So there you go, man. Roku on the daily. There's really no reason to give you other time frames. That's just going to confuse you. 4 hour is looking to roll over as well. So yeah, we're seeing time frames all over. Let's look at the 3-day if you want just a little more confirmation. Even the 3-day has bearish divergence, one of the strongest indicators. We do have the stochastics rolling up, but that bearish divergence and on the MACD, who's to say we can't get a little more of a push? But look, we hit our target, number one. That's usually when I take profits or when things, and that's where the big traders take profits. They're all doing the same thing I'm doing. I might have to call them, they're doing this expert TA like I'm doing, so they know where to take profits. Boom, it's going to come back down. So there's Roku for you. I know you waited a little long, but I think you got what you were looking for. Thank you so much. All XRP dollar dumps when XRP pumps. All on XRP dollar dumps when XRP pumps. Isn't that funny, man? The XRP dumps the dollar. Let's take a look at the Dow today. The Dow down 134 points. We're seeing a decoupling in the Dow. The Dow is not in the same pattern that Bitcoin is. And now look, Dow is in this pattern. It came up, it came down, it came up. Where's the Dow going to go now? The Dow is going to go down. So I'm sad to say, and I'm going to give you your target for the Dow. It's going to come down 11%, all the way back down to 26,000. So look for the Dow to move down, hopefully as Bitcoin moves up. And people are going to start to see that the crypto lifer who was telling them all along to get out of the stock market is right. This is also a rising wedge with a 68% break chance of a break to the downside. When I take the target of this is you go up here, you basically pull it out from the bottom of price action to the top. It could go even a little lower, and then you pull it here. If we don't hold that level when we come back down, the Dow is in for some pain all the way down to 17,000. And again, I'm just taking patterns and doing the measured moves of patterns. That's how I do all my predictions. And that's how they all come true, because everyone else is trading like that with algorithms and with bots, and they're basically making it happen. Shout out to everyone on the live stream today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate that with algorithms and with bot. 15 likes, 1 dislike. Damn. Okay, have we gone over everything for everybody? XRP back to 71 cents. Sam is sharing his ideas. He's not our financial advisor. Everybody is responsible for their own trades. There you go. Zill Pop 2. ASMR stream. ASMR stream. Maybe. Which state do you live? Is Cardano flagging? Let's take a look at that, because I love me Cardano. NIO. Let's take a look at NIO. You guys want NIO. Let's take a look at gold. 1812. It's going to break out of this falling wedge eventually. And I'm pretty sure we got bullish divergence on gold. Not yet. Maybe on the 1 hour, actually, bro. Yeah, we do. We got bullish divergence on gold. So I'm calling a bottom on gold. Perfect time to get in with the bullish divergence on the 1 hour. This will be your bottom for gold. Basically 1797. You won't see it go lower than that. It's in a pattern. It's going to break all the way back up to the top of the pattern, which puts gold at 1875. From there, we'll go from there. It'll either come back down to the bottom and start going up and down, or it's going to break out of the pattern. We'll see once it gets to 1875. We're not sure until we get to that point. Gold. Let's take a look at silver. SLV. I know a couple of you guys hold silver, hold the silver ETF. Silver miners, iShares, Silver Trust. And I'll show you exactly what I've been showing you before. It's in this bull pennant. It fell out. We can adjust our pattern now. This will be an easy, quick one for you. We can adjust our pattern, something like this. Bottom of the trend line here. This is the perfect time to accumulate silver as well. Bottom of the trend line buy. This is where I always accumulate, with the red line curving towards the red, with the blue line curving towards the red, and the MACD turning exactly where we want. This is on its way. Huge gains coming, 30% out of silver all the way back to $30. So look for silver to go to 30 on 30%. This is going to be a big call. And yeah, we have a call for this, something like January 23rd, January 19th, something like that. Silver above $27, $28. That you could take that options call. I'm throwing it out there if that's what you guys want. Okay, and look at NIO as well for Ross, man. Now NIO, kind of the bad time to start loading up on NIO. It's very high, and you can see we have our bearish divergence. Don't we have bearish divergence? Yeah, slightly, not perfect, but a little bit. Boom. What is bearish divergence? It's the swing high to the swing high, but it doesn't match in the RSI. Divergence is anytime if you bring this line to infinity and this line to infinity, will they cross? Yes. Then you see that the price is going in a different way, that the oscillator is going. That's divergence. On the 1 hour though, it says that we're going to bounce here and keep moving. So this actually looks like it broke out of the pattern, and then it did what's called is a retest at the top of the pattern. This is a perfect time to buy. It's called buy the retest. The reason why is you can buy right here, and then you can put your stop loss perfectly right below the retest line. 10%. This is the only time I would ever put my stop loss in the pattern. Normally I would only buy the bottom of the trend line. So this becomes the bottom trend line. Guys, I'm telling you right now, this is a beautiful entry for NIO. If we look at the 4 hour, the 4 hour actually may roll down, but that's actually part of this bounce. Let's look at the daily. So the daily, we do have the bearish divergence though. So I'm telling you, if you do get a bit of a pop, looks like you may start getting a pop. It will go sideways. If it does keep moving bullish, we do have a target, upwards target of 72.95. Exactly when that will happen, I can't tell you, but I can tell you that if you put your stop loss down here, there's a big chance it doesn't get hit, and there's a good chance that you get to your target. Sitting at 50, that's another almost 50% gains coming out of NIO. So keep your hats on. It could be an explosive blow off top for NIO before it really has its correction down. Let's take a look at the 3-day to see how high we could possibly go. We are overbought, but we've been hanging up in this region for a while. 3-day does want to turn down. I wouldn't be surprised if we do make it back out of that, back into the pattern. You know, this becomes a fake out. Another thing, actually, let me change my tune. I actually just saw something different, and I have to be honest. Now I'm changing my tune. I realize it's not in that pattern. It's in this pattern. It's in a rising wedge, which breaks it down 68% of the time. This coincides more with my bearish divergence, and it's more of a bearish pattern than a bullish pattern. There we go. There we go. So this, and I feel like it's kind of already falling, possibly falling out of the pattern with a bearish retest. I think this is actually starting to come down, and you might want to sell it right now. Yeah, that's what I'm actually putting. And where is the target? Down here. Look to accumulate NIO back at 40.45. So this is the first bearish call I'm making. Boom. That's where you want to get some NIO. Now it's a chance that we could pull this down and is the bottom of the pattern. So we have a bull. This is the bearish scenario. Here's the bullish. We pull this down to the bottom of the pattern. It comes up, it coils, and then it explodes and goes to 70. Can't tell you exactly what I think is going to happen, but the odds are in our favor that it's going to fall down, that it's not going to go up. Yeah, man, I told you Wing, man. We've been on Wing for a while, man. We've been telling you guys about Wing over and over again. I screamed about Wing in my channel for days. For days, it was like, yo, Wing, man, Wing. Wing dumped? Oh, man. Really? After all that? So I think it's a pump. You're telling me it's a Wing dump. It's not a dump. What are you talking about? This is good. This is just retested the pattern. It's just having some trouble, man. People like to wick it down. Dude, look at it in the long term, man. Don't freak me out. See? I'm a pattern trader, man. My patterns play. This is a cup and handle. On our way. 110% gains. I would gobble the Wing up right now if you had a chance. I would gobble the Wing up. It's a good dump. Really? From 11, yeah, I guess you're right. 1173 all the way back down. Yeah, you're right. But to me, it might just be retesting the top of the pattern. You know? No, no worries, bro. No, it is a dump. You're right. It's a dump. No, you're right. Don't say sorry, man. I love you guys. Wow, double topping too. That's bearish. That's a bearish tone right there. That's whack. You know, Wing, man. Come on, Hadouken. What's up with our Wing, baby? We needed to drink some Red Bull. Get moving there. Let's take a look at XRP. XRP, dude. Back to 70 cents. And I've been bullish. You have to be bullish till it's not. Right? And we went over XRP and we said 99 cents. And we said it's going to keep moving and probably break out. XRP, dude. That's why I told you about a good time. Grab a position. No, I think you're right. XRP retested. Looks like it's about to make a breakout, man, guys. Look at this. Let's get rid of all my old work. It's a mess now. And we'll start fresh with XRP on the 15-minute. Boom. It's bullish until it isn't, my friends. And this thing is ready to rip yet again. Another day of craziness in the crypto space. When will it end? We don't know. You're always on the precipice of getting a huge pump or a huge dip. Isn't that funny? Like, that is, it's a sandwich between a pump and a dip. 42% gains out of XRP all the way to 99 cents. You don't want to miss this boat, man. XRP will be hot until the airdrop, which I think is December 12th. Yeah, people, see, that's the thing. Let's tell everybody, there's an airdrop for XRP. You're going to get a Spark token. If you keep it on the exchange, you're going to get a 1-to-1, or you can actually use your, ontology on a huge pump, breaking out. That's a good place to get down on a leverage trade. So the 15-minute Stokes, we'd wait for them to come back down before we enter. This is a bit of a retest, though, for XRP. can see the retest right now. It broke out. Now it's retesting the top of the pattern. Clearly, to me, this is a beautiful retest. Only the beginning of something big for XRP. It's about to break out on the 1 minute as well. Good time to open a futures trade on XRP, which I'm going to do right now. I'm going to show you guys how. So right now, we're going to open a futures derivatives trade on XRP. We're going to hit XRP. We're going to go to the USDT pair. It's going to bring us to XRP. We're going to click it on here. We're going to bring this up to about 25%, and we're going to be on 20x leverage, okay? Kind of found this, maybe bring the leverage down. Let's bring it down to 13x, okay? We don't have to be so crazy. We can go up a little more now. We'll do 30%. Well, 25% is $100. That's all I'm going to put in the trade. That's all I want to risk if I get liquidated out of the position. So we're going to go at 760, but we're going to go higher because this thing is flying. So we're going to have to try to catch it. So 786, we bring this up here to about 25%, and we're going to buy long on a limit. It's going to open up a position, and we got in that fast. Boom. Okay. Now you're going to want to go to this little button here, and you're going to want to set your take profits. Now we're going to go to the chart now. I'm going to see, well, looks like here on the 1 minute, we can even get here. We can get here. That is 77, right? So we're going to take 77 as our take profit. And we're going to put 77 here in the take profit. Then we're going to take a look. If we break back down, we'll come back into the pattern. That should negate that this is going to even be a breakout. And actually, we should come all the way back down to the bottom of the pattern. We don't want to ride that down. So we really only need to be here at like 67.87. We don't need to be any lower than that to negate the trade. So 60. So see, we go to, yeah, 0.6787, 0.77. We're going to confirm that. Now we're going to lose $71 if that plays out, but we're going to make $154. So we're going for a 2-to-1 risk reward ratio, and we're going to confirm that. Now it's already pumping. We're already up 5% on the leverage trade. See how that works, guys? Already up 6% on the leverage trade. And because we're going off the idea that this is a retest, and this is where you buy retest, they bounce pretty fast right off the top trend line. You don't have to wait too long to find out if the trade went in your favor. So, and that's how you make 6%. What? We made 6% in how long was it? Now we're up 4%. You know, 5%, 5.66%. And that's how you futures trade, man. You just chip away. You could close this right now, $7 win. I could do this 5 times in the next hour, and that's $35, right? I'm just saying, $35 an hour on the low while you're doing other things. It just, you get to good at leverage trading. All you do is just wait for the MAC. It's really simple. You go to the 1 minute, you wait for the MACD to turn. You look for something you know, like this, a retest or a breakout of a position, and then you go hard, man. And look at XRP starting to fly now. Now we're up 10% in the leverage position. And I just keep growing this account. It's at 557 now. I'm going to try to get it to 600. Chip away. 3 little trades at $30 to $20. 3 to 5 little trades between $20 and $30. And look, this is going to rock right now. On top of that, now I can say, okay, I think this is going to make some more money. I can go to XRP up inside of 3 commas, and then I can put in a big time position, like a $3,000 position on XRP up, and see if I can ride XRP on its way back to 99, right? So this leverage trade's just steaming along now, up 10%. Now we're up 14. And we haven't even broken the idea that this is going to cross yet. Like, this is beautiful. When you're up in the trade already and you haven't even gotten the MACD cross and the stochastics are down, like, this is a beautiful trade. It's one of the best trades I've made in a long time. Leverage trade now already up 14%. We're up $20. That's how fast you can make money trading leverage. Okay, we're already up $20 on the leverage trade. We do this live almost every day. You know, boom. We caught another leverage trade up 15%. At this point, we could bring our stop loss to break even, right? Our entry price was 70.76. So we can go up here and we can edit this, right? I can cancel this stop loss and I can put 70.70. Now we're guaranteed to only lose $1, and we're already up in the trade 20% in the leverage trade. This is insane. One of the best leverage trades ever. And honestly, we could watch it here. Make sure we get the cross. Sometimes you get a fake out MACD cross, like it's not a strong cross, you know? But we know everyone wants XRP right now too. Makes it kind of obvious to make these plays on the leverage trade. So if you want to take my leverage trading course, it's a one-on-one tutoring course. I'll sit with you for about an hour to 2 hours. We'll back test everything I teach you. I'm going to show you how to enter, when to enter, why to enter. I'm going to show you when to take profits, how to take profits. I'm also going to teach you in the leverage trading course, basically when to go heavier with your position, when to go smaller with your position, when you can double up into the position, when you shouldn't do certain things, stuff of that nature, right? So look, we didn't get a strong cross. Should have taken the money immediately when we were at $40. And honestly, this is how I do in a leverage trade. You limit out and you take the 20 bucks. We'll see what's going on. We're going to go in and out. We should battle this line here. Come on, we get our MACD cross doing what it's supposed to do. Bounce off of that. Oh, we got pink. When I got pink and the blue, I limit out. I made 16. I could have made 40 or 30, but boom, we made 16. I add that now, 575 now. On my way to 600 on the balance. And I just keep adding a little bit money, a little more and more. And that's another, how long did that take? Right? So that's what I do, man. That's how I leverage trade the heck out of these coins, bro. It's, they add up over days. Next thing you know, you have 500 bucks, right? Ripple was trending on Twitter about an hour ago. What platform is he using? I'm using Binance and TradingView. Thank you very much for saying that. I'm trading USDT perpetual swap, perpetual derivatives. I'm not doing the swap. I'm doing a derivative contract USDT future with a tether pair. So we told you Bitcoin was bullish. We told you XRP was bullish. We gave you the cases for the day, right? Let's look at sand. What's sand doing? Down in the dumps. Do we see bullish divergence for sand? We do. This could tell you it's time to get into a sand trade. Wait for this to kind of make a move. Interesting. What is bullish bearish divergence? Bullish divergence, swing lows in the price when the RSI is swinging up. And these don't match. This is on an uptrend. This is on a downtrend. That tells you this is pretty close to your bottom right here for sand. If you're thinking of getting back into sand on the strange pump, you're not sure what to do, that could indicate something to you. Let's look at the 4 hour for sand. Yeah, the sand is about to pop too. So sand looks like it wants to go. It already did get rejected, came back down to the price action. It's got some funny price action, I will say. Looking a little silly here, a little sloppy in the price action. 16 likes. Thank you so much, everybody. 10 watching. We're not in leverage trade anymore. If there's any tickers you want me to go over, let me know. Let me know. I entered mentally. 40x. I'm up. Thank you. Yeah, man. And that's how we do it. And I probably could have stayed in the leverage trade. Everything was going well. Let's see where it is at now. Bitcoin just made a leverage trade. I didn't even see it. Bitcoin just had a nice little dump on the 1 minute. That would have been a perfect place to get into Bitcoin. We missed that. So what we were just leverage trading, we were leverage trading. I have to see. I'm like, what did we just trade? It was so fast. That happened so fast. XRP, of course. How could I forget? But how could you forget? And I sold it at 71.49. Look, it's at 70.94. Perfect. Look at the sell. Perfect sell, man. Always sell that leverage trade. Now, look, we have a bit of a, I don't know, double top or something going on there. So, yeah, but sand's looking like it's flagging after it broke out. And the 4 hour looks like it wants to go. So, think about that. And sand didn't really have a huge pop yet. I mean, I guess it did, but compared to XRP, why can't everything do what XRP did, you know? It already went up 54% in the last 6-7 hours, but it then retraced half of that already. Now it's breaking back up out of the support and resistance lines, and it has a big gap in this area, so it should get all the way back up to 51.74 until it has some bit of resistance like it did here with the spike. Sand's in a funny pattern though, huh? It's in a strange way. Accumulated, what? Head and shoulder pattern, boomed out, head and shoulder pattern, and then the huge move up. Stochastics look great. MACD looks great. Wow, it looks really good right now. A little overbought on the daily, but it still has some more room to grow. It could definitely pump all the way up here on the daily till it has to reset. So the daily looks okay and strong. Not perfect, but it looks strong. And now, look, this is creeping back up at 71, XRP. Let me take a look at XRP because really, it almost wasn't a time to get out of the leverage trade. It was looking really good. So XRP about to break out. Look, stochastics on the 4 hour could go flat, which is another move. So XRP is looking like it's coming all the way to 99 cents. Like, it just looks primed, man. The 1 hour looks hot to trot. The 4 hour looks like we just need that extra push, which is a double hump. And so look, we didn't get a big green like we got. That was it. So there's a good thing that I got out of the trade. It's back to 70.30, but now we can wait for the stochastic to reset. Looks like it's liking this line, and now I think it's going to double bottom here like this. And now I can get in on the bottom yet again. So what I'm going to do is wait for XRP to come to the bottom, and all I do is formulate patterns and pattern play onto the pattern, and that's exactly what's going on. Anyway, let's get into the news. Let's see what's happening in the grand scheme of Bitcoin. Ocean, remember, it hasn't popped yet. Looks like it's starting to make a bit of a move though. Ocean at 53.74, been on my radar for a long time. Looks like it's going to get all the way up to 71. 34% gains out of Ocean. One of the few coins that really hasn't, I can say directly, has not popped yet. Just has not popped. And I've seen it pop before. I feel like it's going to pop. It's only a matter of time. And look, always sell your leverage trade. We should have taken the $40 immediately when we were up. But you know what? That's like my 9th leverage trade in a row that I won, and they keep coming in. So we're gonna keep taking them. We're gonna keep taking them if I can get them. That one was easy peasy. That was a nice easy money right there. Okay, I mean, nothing's easy. I spent years perfecting this and getting good at it. Now it seems easy. So technically, it's not easy because I took a long time to be able to get really that good at leverage trading and to be able to just and I didn't always leverage trade, but I traded so well that I just had to tweak a system that I have already. So it sounds like I'm talking out my face because I am, because I'm kind of a beginning leverage trader, but I have a course on it because I know how to do it. Being honest, like, it sounds ridiculous, but I know exactly how to leverage trade. And I'm sure I could learn from someone else. I'm not saying I know it all. Like, I want to learn more. There's more to learn. But right now, so now look, we're doing what I thought we were going to do. This pattern now is the stochastics are reset. We have a bit of kind of somewhat bullish divergence. Not really, slightly though. Yeah, that's a swing down and that's not. So that's bullish divergence to me. Swing down to swing down. And this is kind of yeah, it's a swing down. Not real yet. No real divergence perfectly yet. This is also forming, I could almost say it's a shoulder, right? It's a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. And that could play out like this. If we go to the neckline, this could break this line. So we really have to see it hold this support line right now. If it doesn't hold this line, then it's probably going to come all the way down here because it looks like a shoulder. And even this one, if I could say it's a shoulder, a head, and this is the right shoulder as well. And it's a head and shoulder pattern. Stochastics are low though. RSI says it doesn't want to go too much lower. 69.70. Oh, now I see the pattern too. If I remove this, guys, this is key what you're learning here. This is basically free tutoring. Just mimic what, and look, it did exactly what I said it was going to do. And that's why you play these patterns, man. And you got to trust them every time. Trust that the bullish wedge breaks up. Trust that this does this. Trust that you got to trust that it all does exactly what it's supposed to do. It's insane, but that's it. Now it's getting bought up on a wick, and it's hitting previous support, which is right here. See previous support? So you want previous support to hold now. Bring this green line down. Boom, like that. So we hit there, couldn't get through. Hit there, couldn't get through. We should come down and use that as support. If not, we're going to, yeah, so that's what we did. We came down all the way to this support line. Now we hit this support line here. XRP collapsing, but it's only a matter of time. This is going to be the perfect buy. And then what you do is you kind of have it in this pattern here. So you're always able to change the pattern up. Now it's oversold, right? And this is going to be another beautiful leverage trade. And all we're going to do is just ride it back up to the top of the pattern here. I love to buy the head and shoulders completed path there. So 6962, Again, we're not going to go with a lot of money because we're up. We're going to use a little bit of percent, up 25%, maybe even a little less because we're up now, 20%. Okay? And now it's coming down more though. So now this is the pattern. It's a broadening falling wedge, or maybe we can do this. Still a very ugly pattern. When it's getting wide on the way down, might have to just say it just has to come. It's a V-shaped recovery back into the pattern. That's what I'm going to play. And I see this a lot too. On 30x leverage, this could gain us 100%. This could be the biggest trade of the day, literally. So we're waiting for this to curve up. Sometimes there's another low with divergence. I've seen that before too, so I don't want to get faked out. Maybe I'll just wait to get it back into the pattern, but I do miss a big percentage gain. Almost have to take a risk there for that to occur. So at 19%, we can pop in. At 19%, we could pop in right now. Just waiting for this blue line to curve, to confirm. So you're watching the MACD while you have it open. This is leverage trading, guys. This is it. We got our pink bar, MACD curving. Sometimes we get a lower low now. A lot of times I see a lower low. You think you're going to miss the move. They fake you out, and then they give you a lower low. Telling you. And the lower low will coincide. You'll be doing your voodoo. And basically you sit here with a line. And you do this. And you wait for this to touch. This is really what I'm doing. If I don't get it, I can't get into the trade. And I try to confirm it. The perfectness of it. Now I already missed two big chunky candles, which kind of pisses me off. But that's, you know, if you want to play it and not get hurt, then you got to be easy on it, you know. The idea is not to lose money, right? So we could get a bearish retest of this pattern. We're not there yet, or we could break up back into the pattern. If that happens, probably pretty good chance we're on our way. So now I'm going to take this as confirmation that we're on our way. We're going to go right here, and we're going to make a buy back into XRP. Open order. We got filled. Already up 0.1%. Let's see. Now we're back in the pattern, and we're going to ride this just to the top of the pattern. That's all we're going to do. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. We're going to leverage trade this right back up into the top of the pattern. Hopefully it takes 5 to 6 minutes, and then we're just going to close the trade. No if. All we're trying to do is get to the top of this pattern. That's it. We have small goals. If you set a small goal and you achieve the small goal, that's it. That's all you want. That's all you want out of the trade, right? Could be a bearish retest now, so we're fighting at this level. Fighting at this level. So I could wait till you get a candle to close in the pattern. But then you miss this. Look, we already missed a nice chunk of the move. We just had the BALZs to get in at the bottom, right on that wick, which is really where I try to get it, but sometimes I do see bearish divergence. So let's see what's going on with Bitcoin now. Bitty bitty Bitcoin. Back into the pattern now, doing exactly what we want. Beautiful. This is beautiful now. And soon the leverage trade will be in a positive position. And that's how you do it. Here we are. Leverage trade is now in positive. We're up 4%, up $5. Okay. Our entry, right, was 69.30. Oh no, our entry was 69.24. It's on its way, man. We're already up $5, 3% on the leverage trade. And this should get all the way back to the pattern, and then we just watch what I was showing you here, and we get out. We're just gonna get out at the right moment. And look, it goes into the pattern, out of the pattern. See how good I was at figuring out the pattern. It was, oh, it's gonna collapse. And I see this on the 1 minute so much that I'm like, oh yeah, the 1 minute always has some scraps falling out the ends of the pattern. The patterns are never clean like on the 1 minute because it's so small and it's hard for them to fit everything perfectly into the price action. And now we're up another $6 on the leverage trade. See that? So during the live stream, we can end up taking maybe 40, 50 bucks. Just little bits, not being greedy. Just little bits trying to get to the top of the pattern. That's all we're trying to do is try to get to the top of the pattern, negate the trade. Even here, we can get up here to be safe. Come up here to resistance. You know, cut it down. Let's get out at 70.40. I'm cool with that, right? Let's take a look at what's going on with Bitcoin. I want to see what's happening with the price. And I also want to see what's happening with my music. Don't ever stop my music. How dare you? Now I'm wondering if we are going to get the lower low, like I usually talk about, and get the divergence. But no, there it is, I think. That's your move. On our way. We just need a boop. Just need to push up. And I keep this on another screen. We're hugging the base of the pattern now. We're about to get our MACD cross. Things are looking pretty solid for us in the leverage trade. Only down $3 too at the very most. Any moment I can just ladder myself right out. Bing. BLZ was making moves all the way to 10. Watch BLZ. Well, now it's flagging. So this thing wants to move. Look out for this puppy. This could be a nice leverage trade in a second. After it comes back down to the pattern, goes sideways, does something. Watch BLZ in a couple minutes. It's already the bottom of the pattern, honestly. This thing's looking pretty sweet, actually. I like it. Interesting. Yeah, something like that, too. It looks like it's going to... Wow, this thing's actually about to go bullish as we speak and break out of the pattern. Look how wedged it is. Doesn't get any further than that, guys. So, to me, this thing is bullish and it's about to move. Might open up a leverage trade on BLZ if they have it. Trying to change the ticker. Should have multiple windows open so you don't have to go back and forth. Probably a better idea. But to me, this is about to fly. Stochastics are low. Everything good. You know, look at the 15 minute and you see if you're low in the 15 minute. Ooh, we are. This is going to do damage right now. This is going to do damage. You're going to want to get into BLZ right now. 20%. We're going to go with the 10x levy. And we're going to make a call here for BLZ. Open order. Fill me up. We got in. No. 10196. Oh, it's flying. It's flying. We're going to have to take that top order. 222 on the triples. We go to 217. I'll take the 222 on the triple. We'll get into that position. BLZ. Okay. XRP about to have its cross. BLZ doing well. Put these back up top. I can switch between them pretty fast. Okay. But I know I made good buys, so they're going to do what they're going to do. Take a look at some news for Bitcoin. See what's going on around the world. Shout out if you're still rocking with the Crypto Lifer. Really appreciate it. Hit the like button. Comment, subscribe. Got a new video coming out today in a little while. It's going to blow your mind. Really cool video. Teaches you how to use Uniswap. So shout out to Mo. Shout out to all my friends that are new on the stream. I'm going to teach you guys how to use Uniswap. It's going to be unbelievable. Look at Canopy Grow Corp is about to pop on the 1 minute as well. Boom. Shout out to Canopy. Shout out to Canopy. Ooh. XRP not playing with me. See what's going on. Didn't get across yet. Playing games in this. See if we have a 15-minute going against us. No, yeah, a little bit we do, see? So that can hurt. Want this to hold this level and get back up. There's a little bit of a head and shoulder pattern now forming. Still getting a little bit of bearish to bullish divergence because this is swinging down, but the RSI still wants to go up. Telling me that the trend should continue, man. Trend should continue. Watch an ocean, cup and handle. Yeah, it's about to explode, man. All will go down like last night. You wait late. What are you saying? All will go down like last night. Well, the trades will go down or the trades will go up. What are you saying? Ooh, is Bitcoin dumping on us right now? Is that what's happening? Yeah, Bitcoin taking a dump. Of course. But now that's a perfect time to open a leverage trade for Bitcoin. These are the dumps you wait for. These are the dumps you get into Bitcoin right now. Boom. You snatch these up like gold, man. These are gold. These are perfect leverage trade entries. Let's go to the 15-minute. If that's low too, look at that, dude. This is a golden opportunity to get into Bitcoin. You have the 15-minute Stokes down. You're going to retrace here. Mwah. This is multi bene, right? Told you Bitcoin was retracing down to 18,990, but this is fine. Again, like I showed you, man, it's bullish until it's not, right? It did stop. This was as high as it went though. 19,550. That was our top, in my opinion. Looks like we may not get all the way up to my target here at 19,700. Came a little short of it. But we retest the top of this pattern now. And see, now what you're going to see is you're going to see this pattern. So you just got to change the pattern now. See this? This is the pattern now. This is it. And it's in a bull flag. And it's actually forming an inverted head and shoulder. Shoulder, head, another shoulder. And this is going to fly, right? So you just got to be able to keep doing what the price is giving you. So I feel like it's going to make a shoulder, and it is going to break out to the new all-time highs, maybe by tonight. This is going to be your perfect entry coming up for Bitcoin in a second. XRP falling off for that bearish divergence. There it is. I knew it, man. It always has the second low every time, and it completes the bearish divergence. This is where you wanted to get in an XRP. They faked me out. But that's fine. That's fine. It's going to get back into the pattern. This thing is still going to rip. Bitcoin's going to do the same thing in a second. Take these positions back up. Got to have faith of the bullish divergence, and plays out almost every single time. I didn't make a trade on Bitcoin. I don't feel like getting overextended, but I actually, would be a good time to do it. I don't know why I'm waiting, but it's because I just have too many positions open. I don't want to overextend myself. Don't want to overstress myself, man. Things going too well. Why stress myself out? There you go, XRP, baby. Brink aims to attract top Bitcoin developers. Early Bitcoin developers have created grants and mentorships to attract developers to the protocol. The site, open source and free nature, BTC, as a reason why it needs extra support. The grant appears to be funded by donations, yet claim they offer a competitive salary. Brink aims to attract top Bitcoin developers. Interesting. With Ethereum's 2-point launch around the corner, Bitcoin lovers and their maximalists are finding new ways to stay relevant. $49 Bitcoin fund manager launches Bitcoin ETN in Europe. American investment manager firm Van Eck. Remember the Van Eck ETF that we always were hearing about? Now we got the Van whatever, man. And now look, XRP back into the pattern. It is going to break back up. That is a double bottom as well with the cross. So you're ready to go, man. This trade is going to make its way back up to the top of the pattern. Your entry is always on the double-double, with the double-double on the RSI. And that's confirmed, bullish divergence. I see it literally 100 times a day now. I've ingrained it into my head. It is basically second nature to see that. I know that pattern. This fell out of the pattern. So this was supposed to be bullish until it wasn't. There's a chance, though, that this is now the bottom of the pattern. It just changed its bottom. That's all. See that? And now we still have a cross and the bullish cross. We're going to hang on to this trade because we're going to get that MACD cross. And when we get it, we're going to see how much we get, and then we're going to get out of the trade. American investors management firm Van Eck today announced the launch of a Bitcoin exchange-traded note, an ETN, exchange-traded note, product for the European market. As per release, the product shall be using price data from financial services from MV Solutions. So sorry, that's just too loud. Digital gold, man. Participate in the revolution of money with Van Eck's ETN. Look at them. That was pretty crazy. Oh, we had two musics going. That probably was the reason too. We were getting a little tinny. The Bitcoin ETN will allow investors to gain exposure to or bet on the price of Bitcoin. Sorry. on UG-related crypto exchanges and have to deal with security, regulations, and storage issues. As such, the ETN is based on the MVIS crypto capture Bitcoin VWAP. So very interesting. Very, very interesting. Still holding on these MACD crosses, man, with the bullish divergence. Every time holds me down. I don't see why it wouldn't hold me down again. We are forming a downtrend now for XRP though. 67. Where's the bottom? We're in a larger pattern here at play. Thought we were going to break out at least to the top of the pattern. That's all we're trying to do is a nice little humble move to the top of the pattern. Nothing crazy. Bitcoin eyes fresh all-time high. All coins hold gains. XRP rallies. Bitcoin's price remains stable above the main USD 18,800 support level. As a result, Bitcoin started a fresh increase and climbed towards 19,000. The price currently sits here at 19,200. Even higher than that, we got pretty high not too long ago. We got our MACD cross now. Push that price back into the pattern. Get yourself back where you're supposed to be, XRP. Move your way up in there. Bitcoin price, Ethereum price. Ethereum found a strong support near 580 level, right? And USD 590. It's approaching 600, a close above 600, and could spark a fresh increase towards 615, 620. And again, we're talking $1,000 ETH not too long from now. So if you haven't loaded up on your ETH, there might be a couple pullbacks. Get it while it's hot, man. Get it while it's hot. CNBC's Mad Money host Jim Cramer sees Bitcoin as a great alternative to gold. Cramer on Bitcoin and gold. The 65-year-old Cramer is a former hedge fund manager and the current host of one of the most popular financial TV productions, CNBC's Mad Money. Hopefully I'll have a show like that one day. Being on the air for over 15 years discussing various topics, Cramer has become an influential industry figure. They'll be like, yo, Sam Price, the crypto lifer, he used to talk about Bitcoin years ago. He's still now the #1 crypto expert. We have him on the show today. Everybody, he's 65 years old. He's been trading crypto for 40, 30 years of his life, you know? During a recent appearance on Anthony Pompliano's podcast, Cramer said that the events that transpired this year have convinced him entirely on Bitcoin's merits. More specifically, he breached the contrast between the U.S. Federal Reserve's excessive money printing and Bitcoin's maximum supply of 21 million coins to ever exist. Yesterday, he commented on the recent price developments that took Bitcoin above 19,000. Despite the massive price increase, Cramer believes that it is not too late for Bitcoin. Cramer, who previously described himself as a gold bug, also asserted that Bitcoin is a great alternative to the precious metal. Interestingly, he noted that he also believed in this narrative. The end of the 2020 prediction. Mad Money host said that Bitcoin's bull run hasn't ended. In fact, he predicted the cryptocurrency reached the coveted all-time high of 20,000 by the end of 2020. We're already going to do that. I mean, we basically did it already. I mean, if you see where the price is, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. We did it already. So XRP just doing this up and down game right now. It's sitting in this strange channel. Okay? Which is a falling wedge, in my opinion. And they do break up 68% of the time. So XRP, do what you're supposed to do. Play the pattern the way the pattern's supposed to be played. And get yourself back up into the pattern. Same with you, BLZ. What are you doing? You know, you bounce off the bottom of the pattern now. We know you want to come back up into with your friends here. You went up here. You went up over there. You went up here. We want you to go up again. Just do what you're supposed to do. What you're told with the MACD. Both you guys. Stop playing games. Thank you very much. Head and shoulder, inverted head and shoulder, head, shoulder, shoulder. Sitting on the stochastics tell you we're going up. Head and shoulder on the RSI. Shoulder, head, shoulder telling you we're going up. On our way, man. On our way. BLZ. You too, get your cross. Look how it's coiling. Just give a big cross. That's a nice coil for a cross. There you go. Get back into the pattern. Do your thing. Might have to cut you off. Major YouTuber invests $100,000 in Ethereum. A popular content creator, nearly 1 million subscribers, has already doubled his initial crypto investment amid the ongoing price rally. Popular YouTuber Andre Geek revealed his $100,000 investment in Bitcoin and Ethereum. Instead of just holding, he's using the crypto lending platforms to earn interest on his coins. The YouTuber also has more than doubled his initial investment amid the current bull run. Andrew Jick hosted the popular YouTube channel primarily focused on personal finance investments, and he bought $100,000 worth of Bitcoin. He revealed to his 977,000 subscribers. This is going to start happening all over the place, man. These guys are so late.
Close to Mike Novogratz's prediction that Bitcoin will be in the 60s by the end of 2021. Now, what's interesting is that if we get a
These guys have no idea what the cycle is. Even people that start getting into it, they don't know what the cycle is. They don't know anything. Like, they're really not, they have no really clue what they're buying or what they're getting into. They have no real clue. They're just like, huh, you know. Potential is here. Now long futures. Bitcoin now. Yep. Okay, BTC. See, I got peoples that tell me what to do, and I do it. No, I'm just joking. We got a trading group though. We see what's going on. Yeah, there was the spike in the Bitcoin futures. We could get another low though. I'm overexposing myself. I'm not gonna put a big position. It's gonna be very small. I will up the leverage though. 13, 20, 32x for Bitcoin. So we are gonna make the buy though. We're gonna snatch it up. Always limit orders. Snatch it up. And we're in there for Bitcoin. Boom. 33x leverage. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. BLZ is starting to make its move back up to the pattern. Just like I said, with the cross, we'll be okay. See if XRP can do the same. XRP back in the pattern again. So both back in the pattern now with the MACD crosses. All should be well. All should be well. We were underwater in both those trades for a second. Had to hold strong and just know that the MACD was going to do its thing, right? And now we're just going to get back up to the top of the pattern. Hopefully, even if we get up here, we can get out. The Bitcoin trade's already up 3% on the leverage trade. So there you go. That's how you make 3% in less than 30 seconds. Up 5% already on the leverage trade. See that? Because you buy at the perfect time. You wait. I teach this. It's always the second bottom and then the RSI. Let me show you guys. If you don't know, if I need to show you one target, well, I showed you right here. There was your buy right here. You snatch it. Snatch. You could have gotten the lower buy down here though. No, actually, no. That's it. Yeah, there's your buy. You snatch it right there and boom, you're off to the races. Very strange pattern. Very strange pattern, but it is what it is. I actually see this. It's the double. It's the double top. So double, and then you kind of have like kind of a double bottom here. XRP sketching me out because it's like a weird pattern. It's in a falling wedge. I'm not liking it as much as like BLZ is going to make its way, hopefully. Ooh, get back up here. So BLZ is more likely of a trade. I like it. I may cut the XRP trade off. We'll see. We'll see. I got Bitcoin on the wick on the 1 minute. Very good, man. That's what you got to do. Boom, right there. I'm a little behind you, but I'm all right. I was live streaming, going over the news for the people. Quantum analysis. Surging stablecoin supply to drive unprecedented Bitcoin buy pressure. As Bitcoin soars to a new all-time high and has recaptured the interest of the world finance, a sizable supply of liquidity is building on the exchanges. Not in Bitcoin, but in stablecoins. The rising supply along the surging crypto valuations suggests that the recent rally is liquidity-driven, according to one cryptocurrency quantitative analyst. That liquidity, as it continues to stack up in the exchanges everywhere, could soon bring the most unprecedented buying pressure in history to the crypto market. Could the likes of Tether and USDT coin be the key to unlocking the price in Bitcoin that experts someday predict? Liquidity-driven market rally takes Bitcoin to nearly 20,000. When Bitcoin's still trending hard and technicals remaining unreliable, quantitative data is king. And according to a leading crypto quant analysis, there's plenty of reasons for more upside. In fact, billions and billions of reasons are piling up on the exchanges right now. Billions of reasons, get it? Billions of coins. People are making those plays. So, wow. I mean, Bitcoin is the winner of supply and demand since Anthony Pompliano. Anthony Pompliano says Bitcoin is the winner of the supply and demand exercise. Pomp won't be surprised if Bitcoin reaches 100,000 by the end of 2021. I won't either. I think before that, the supply shock may catapult Bitcoin to a new all-time high. Confluence of the tailwinds propelling the Bitcoin surge.
$1,000 as it closes in on its record high price. Joining us to discuss this and where cryptocurrency goes from here is Anthony Pompliano. He is the co-founder and partner of Morgan Creek Digital Assets. Good morning to you. We haven't seen you in a bit now, and a lot has happened since we've seen you in terms of where this has gone. Where do you think it's headed? Has it moved too fast? That is the question of the morning.
Absolutely. Well, good morning to everyone. Thanks for having me. I think the key piece here, and we've been talking about this now for almost 2 years, is just, Bitcoin is the kind of winner of a supply and demand exercise. And if you look at what happened in May, we had the Bitcoin halving. Obviously, the 1,800 Bitcoin a day went down to 900 coming into the circulating supply. And at the same time, we've had this macro environment that has forced people to look for inflation hedge assets. So you had capital flows due to the fear of inflation. And then also you've had many big buyers come into the market. So whether it's Square, PayPal, GBTC, et cetera, there's a new study that came out, I think from Pantera Capital, that said Square's buying up about 40% of the daily new incoming supply. PayPal already, even though they just launched, is buying up about 70% of that supply. And I think the key piece is people coming from the Wall Street kind of investing world have to understand is that most Bitcoiners are not going to sell their Bitcoin. Right, 63% or more of the Bitcoin hasn't moved in the last 12 months. And so what you're really seeing is just increase in demand. There's a lack of supply or a low supply, and that's driving the price higher. And I think that'll kind of continue going into 2021, and the price will appreciate.
Yeah, you heard it first, man, from people that know their business, and I know what I'm talking about too. I'll tell you your face just from the math. Why Ethereum and altcoins faced carnage as Bitcoin hits 19.5. Ethereum and other top altcoins suffered carnage as Bitcoin hits all-time high. We talk about, the dominance, and we talk about all that. The divergence is clear. Bitcoin passed 1770, causing altcoins to soar. But as soon as 19 was cleared, things have turned to altcoins as evident by the ETH trading pair. ETH is tanked compared to Bitcoin's ongoing bullishness. The boom in altcoins is one of three factors CNBC bragging points to a near-term top. A near-term top. They don't really know how to call it. But guys, we're going to call it on the stream. I hope you had a wonderful day. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to my channel, then you're already doing the right thing. You got Bitcoin dominance. You got Bitcoin. You went over all the different coins. You got some news. And you even learned how to leverage trade, some tutoring. Jumped in there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. And remember, we're going to say it together. Crypto is life. That's right, guys. I love you guys. Be safe. Take care of yourselves. And enjoy the day, man. It's Wednesday. Hump day. That was funny, right?
We are allowing of evil and wickedness and corruption. But to become larger and larger by the day. And as this sin becomes larger,